Nhial has formed his political party, and he says he's going to work under the UPA. There is this United People's Alliance of those of Pagan, and those of Malum, and those of Stephen Boy. These people have their armies. They are not democratic people. And so by extension, Nhial is also recruiting himself into a violent group that does not need to get power through democracy. So this is very clear, and actually it may not need a rocket scientist to make an interpretation. That's what it is.
Welcome to Jimosi podcast. So few days ago, Nhial Deng Nhial defected from Splm and he released a video that we even reacted to it here on Jimosi podcast, and we also posted his full video of his speech. So if you have not listened to it, please go to the channel and watch it. And it caused a lot of debate in society, and a lot of things happened. It was condemned by his own community, and then it led to President Kiir calling for urgent meeting with
a crisis.
Yes, a crisis or urgent meeting with its senior members, and they met at J1. And today, SPLM party officially responded to him, and they released a video that we have also posted here on our channel. So when you get time, please go watch it.
Yeah, we will put the links to all those videos in the comments.
And Nhial was able to watch that video, and it was not late. He's a quick guy. So what he has said, he said South Sudanese get ready on Sundays. On Sunday, this Sunday, is going to respond to the SPLM video that we have watched.
Yes.
So please get ready. A comeback is coming from Nhial.
Make sure you have bundles on that day.
Yes, please. And it's also Yellow Sunday.
Oh, yeah. Yellow Sunday. Yellow Sunday, for those who don't understand, what do they call MTN?
MTN, they give some
MBs,
free.
I think 300 MBs.
On
free.
Sundays. So most of South Sudanese will be able to watch it. So wait for that response and let somebody intervene in the process and tell him not to respond. But so what we're going to do today is to listen to some of main points that the SPLM party did today in response to the Nhial defections, and then we'll see how we'll put our 2 cents from there. Okay. So let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, fellow comrades, ladies and gentlemen, it is disheartening that Honorable Nhial seeks public sympathy by blaming the government for recurring inter- and intra-tribal conflicts, citing lack of disarmament, logistical support to the army as the root causes. We remind the public that from May 2008 to July 2011, Honorable Nhial himself was a minister in charge of the defense docket, the SPLA and Veteran Affairs. By then, his tenure coincided with widespread communal violence, which claimed many lives, including conflicts in Jonglei State, Nuer Dinka conflict, Dinka Morley conflict, Morley Nuer conflict, and clashes in 2009. Warab State conflicts include Gorial East and Greater Tosh in 2010. Also Lakes State with multiple community clashes in 2010. When South Sudan was engulfed in violence during his watch, what comprehensive security strategy did Honorable Nhial propose or implement? Instead, he was frequently absent from the country, reportedly traveling to London to attend Arsenal football matches, leaving the president to personally intervene in the conflicts. Hotspots. Our question is about whether Honorable Nhial has ever visited these affected communities or engaged in meaningful with them.
So when South Sudanese were fighting, and Nhial was the caretaker or the minister of defense and veteran affairs, He was going to watch Arsenal game. Oh man, this guy was wasting our taxpayers' money. And second to that,
What if he was just using his salary?
with salary, and then also he was using the army salaries to go watch Arsenal game. But again, during that time, 2008, 2009, Arsenal was not doing good. They were not winning anything. So I don't know what he was going to do on that Arsenal
He's
game.
a die-hard fan.
Yes.
Lazima on a game, either it's a win or a loss.
But yeah, like the SPLM party members have asked Nhial, that's the same thing that we ask here.
Yes.
That you had the same opportunity, you were serving. What did you do in your capacity? Why do you think when we give you the presidency or any other power, that's the only time that you can make changes? What change did you make where
During
you were
your time.
employed,
Yes.
even within the circle that you were there? And this is a genuine question.
Yeah, I think he worked in the Ministry of Defense, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and many other dockets.
Yes.
And last time I remember you asking, what reforms did he bring or changes to make sure that to address things like the delay of salaries
Yes.
within the Ministry of Defense, and also how did he kind of address some of the issues that are still affecting people currently during his various positions in different ministries.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the issue about his age also came up. That currently I think he's 72, 73-ish. If you were not able to offer or deliver services when you were in your 50s and 60s, what are you going to do in your 70s?
Late 70s.
Yeah.
And yeah, and they ask him those questions. And that's the same thing that I was asking, because some people will think, no, is the Salva Kiir that hold all the powers? Yes, Salva Kiir do that. But when it comes to each department, like I said, for the army, it's so easy. Say, for example, as much as we are going to wait for that small salary to come, what I'm going to do is to make sure that we have streamlined our payroll. When this money come, we don't have to be like, someone money is being taken by someone. So we'll put in a mechanism. If I'm going to issue all my army people the specific IDs, so that we pay people with IDs.
They have IDs actually. It's called Busaka.
And then we, every time a soldier pass away, there's a way that we update our system. We remove that person.
And give them some send-off package to the family.
And there's also a way that we make sure, instead of everybody going to the barrack to give out money, can we put their money in some banks,
some monetary,
so that they can go pick it up,
too.
or mobile money, or even those money transfers within Juba, the local ones.
Yes.
If somebody, let's say their family is somewhere, but then they say, give my money to my family somewhere, then they can. There were so many things that you could do.
Yeah.
But he chose to say that there was nothing that he could do. That only Salva Kiir can come and streamline how the army could be paid.
Oh, that Kiir is monopolizing the power.
No.
But then still, like, have you tried to do something at your local capacity? Yeah.
Yeah, so to me, like the SPLM people have said, that was just an excuse.
And they are actually watching your video because all the points they are talking about are almost...
Yeah, they're getting the point of counter-argument. They're getting them
Jimosi
here
podcast.
from Jimosi podcast. So, yeah. All right. So, and there was this other thing of him forming. Okay, let's listen to it.
You know, Nhial has formed his political party, and he says he's going to work under the UPA. There is this United People's Alliance of those of Pagan, and those of Malum, and those of Stephen Boy. These people have their armies. They are not democratic people. And so by extension, Nhial is also recruiting himself into a violent group that does not need to get power through democracy. So this is very clear, and actually It may not need rocket scientists to make an interpretation. That's what it is.
So you see, this idea of him saying he's going to work with other people. You remember I said this one is a blunder.
Not a good idea, yeah.
Don't do that. Grow your own party. People are not going to elections, so you don't need that support of these other people. But then these people say, the UPA people and whatever, they say, this group have armies. Do you agree with that?
Especially Paul Malone.
Yes.
I think Paul Malone had his own jesh, but I don't know if it's still functioning or not, because where is he paying them from?
And then even some people from here in the West, they went to him and they were put to be general, someone that has never trained.
Wait.
Yeah, they were
But
general.
they are not earning anything.
Yes, but just in case if they're integrated, they are going to start as generals in Salva Kiir
Are they
as
not
SPDF. No, this is the bullshit that I was talking about, Nhial. Nhial, at his age, is not supposed to start
fighting with the government.
As much as you want other people to give you support, if you know these people are going through the violence way, you go through a political way. Because most of South Sudanese are tired of anybody that look for fighting.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, like we always say on this channel, violence is going to affect you, and especially the majority poor, because they are the ones who will be recruited into the army and to go and fight. You take bullets for somebody's downfall. But these people will not be there for your family or for you in case you don't die in that war. Then you'll be nursing your injuries alone, and they'll be enjoying their life at Radisson Blue Pyramid and stuff.
They said Nhial formed his political party. From the speech of Nhial, SSSM is not a political party. He said, look at it this way.
Movement, but
it's a small movement. Look at it this way. So it's like SPLM is this microphone. And then SSM is this small thing that want to make change within the SPLM. It's not like a big thing on its own and then SPLM on its own. But because it came out publicly and the way that people have treated it, then you have already formed your own party. And that's how it should have been. Why do you want to transform SPLM? If you want to transform it without forming anything.
Just remain part of the party and bring out your ideas.
Yes, don't form SSM.
Kind of has some, maybe he's a general or something. He has some dubur.
Yeah.
Or a military rank that he can use to influence the reforms that he wants.
He can even call for a meeting with some group. You don't have to. If you form SSM, then you are taking some members of SPLM. You can say personally that you have identified a lot of flaws within the party. How do we address this? But once you form your own SSM,
you're becoming an enemy.
Yes, you're just becoming an enemy to this group that do not want anything like that. So just move, go start your own life.
Yeah. Also, like, man, it's just too late. I don't know how to feel about this coming out at this time. Is it because he has been outside power since 2021? So he kind of needs some relevance, because at 2021 he was in his late 60s, right? So if he really wanted something to do, then as a non-partisan or someone who's not going to be accused of any conflict of interest, he could have come out with some of the ideas that he thinks can be implemented within the party, of which he was part of.
It's called getting courage.
Okay.
So he has got the courage to stand on his own, because he's looking at it. Age is already going.
Yeah.
And these other people that is sharing, that they are in the same party, almost with the same rank, that
they are like
they are the same age, and nothing is happening to them. So they are aging all together. So it's the one that is going to lose out at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't seem to have a lot of support within the SPLM party to topple the chairman.
Yeah.
And then the chairman also has money, so you buy out a lot of people around him or with the positions. Yeah. So it's so that there's no need of wasting time. Let me just form now that he's already aging.
Yeah.
Or which he would have done it earlier.
Yeah, because at this point,
But
it that he would want to run for a political office.
It was a little bit,
elective,
it was a little bit
what?
conservative with that. He just cared too much about what will happen if this happen. And
Because this idea of African, anyways, I don't know. They would say in the US, Joe Biden was elected while he was over 80. But I think we need to move out of this old age leadership. Because in regular countries,
it's not
people
more of
retire
age.
by
Age does
like
not always
65.
Age does not always equal to good services. So let's just leave it there.
No, I'm just talking like in terms of at old age, seriously. You should be enjoying your life with your grandkids and your family. Yeah. After 70, 75, why are you still working?
So let's say
You
this
just
way.
retire and leave a legacy.
Nhial can build a legacy for his children. So what he does, he form a new party. Now that the SPLM has officially kicked him out by responding to him.
Oh, he froze. He was freezing.
Yeah, it was freezing his membership, but people are like, get damn it, get out of here.
Wait, I think there's a video like that. We are going ahead of ourselves.
Yeah,
So
what he should do now, form his party instead of freezing again.
Okay.
And then build this party. And then his child, I think maybe he has a male child that can inherit the party.
Can't it be a male? Can't it be even a lady? No.
Our society is still conservative, so the young lady is going to suffer. Yes.
Okay.
So he can do that so that his child has a party to start on.
But what about those people who will be supporting him now? Like there would be like the deputy chairman and stuff. If he dies, God forbid, or like if something happens, he wants to retire, is he going to pull one of his children from down?
No, one of his children will people reward family members of senior leaders.
Okay.
So one of his child will be among the top leaders of the family, but with time he's going to overtake them because people always associate party with his dad.
Okay.
So long as they remain in the same party. And that's why the reason why Nhial Deng Nhial is also relevant is because of his dad.
Okay. William Deng Nhial.
Yes, it's because of his dad. So if he does something now for his kid, then he's building another legacy. Because SPLM already is forgetting William. They're already forgetting William and they're now having had issues even with Nhial. Okay. So for his kid, it's going even to be harder in the SPLM.
Yeah.
So it's better.
They'll be like a traitor because your dad did this.
Yeah, so they will be discussing his dad, the Nhial now.
Yeah.
They will forget about William Deng Nhial. So it's high time he should form his party. But they were saying,
but exit fully.
Yes, but they were saying don't form it in UK. Can you please come to Juba and form it?
Can you please play that video and stop saying things? How do we trust you?
Yeah, so the SPLM members were telling Nhial to come to Juba and register his party. But is it a must for the party member to come to register a party?
They want to put him under house arrest.
Yes, and this is so clear. They will come and create stories for him.
Yeah.
If Nhial is going to have this one as a political party, it can let any member of the party go and register it so that they have it as a political party.
Yeah, like a co-founder, I mean, or a deputy.
So it can be registered by anyone.
Because when I looked at those political parties that have already been registered, the 29 one under the political party council, on their website, it indicates the chairman and the deputy. And also there's a part that talks of the contact person. So the contact person is not always the chairman. It can be the deputy. Yeah. So in this case, I think even if the deputy goes to register the party, then they can be put as the contact persons because they are the ones that are physically available at the time of registration. Yeah.
On economic transformation, the SPLM envisions agriculture as the backbone of South Sudan's economy In 2016, under the current leadership of the SPLM chairman and president, an agricultural project was launched to make South Sudan a regional food basket, moving away from oil dependency. This included procurement and distribution of 500 tractors to the then 28 states as a pilot to boost agricultural productivity. The failure to effectively implement this project at the state level is not attributable to the SPLM chairman, but to the beneficiaries' inability to manage the initiative.
Okay.
On economic
So in 2016, the government bought 512 tractors. They were given to 28 states. They went and failed. Now they're saying we should blame the beneficiaries and
Which
not
are
the
the
government,
citizens.
which are the citizens.
Okay.
This is why we say SPLM is failing. As much as they started the initial investment by buying this equipment, they did not consider a lot of things.
Yeah.
One, it was insecurity. In
Yeah.
2016, there were a lot of fights.
Fresh war.
How did they expect people to do farming when people are fighting? If you go to do farm, then you are shot at.
Yes.
When the government bought the tractors, did they think of what will happen to the fuel for it? How will they maintain it and such kind of things? And I think in one of the videos that we did in the past, I said the government should not be looking for a community or a state. There's no communal farming in South Sudan. What they should have identified are individuals that are doing large-scale farming, the large-scale farmers. Give them those tractors.
Yeah.
Because those people are already into agriculture, they already know how to get land,
Yeah.
they already know how to tilt and how to make a lot of things work and how to maintain farm equipment. Those people will keep those tractors in good shape and in good state for a longer time. And these people will be able to produce a larger amount of food for the country.
Yes.
As much as it is going to be like they will be selling it for a profit with a tractor that was given to them, they can be subsidized because the government will be saying, let's do it this way. When you produce the large scale farm output, what we do, because we gave you the tractor, you are going to sell back to us at a reduced price, and then we are just going to take them and give it to our army, to our prison, to our hospital. There are a lot of places they can take
Or
this
the
food.
government can resell some of it at
the
a
public.
subsidized amount.
Yes.
And that would make sure that there's no food insecurity. Yeah, it will make food very affordable to people, those who are not able to farm.
Yeah. So you see there, these tractors would have lasted longer, and the government would have benefited the citizens.
Because there's accountability. Since you are the only one running the tractor alone, if it breaks down, then you know you need to fix it because you need to use it for the next season. Yeah, but if it was to be provided to a community, then someone can break it down and leave it like that.
Yes.
No one will be accountable for it. Yeah.
And then also farming is not a one-time investment. You cannot just say because in 2016 we bought tractors, in 2017 what did you do? Did you buy the seeds for the farmers?
I wanted to ask that. I wanted to talk of seeds.
Yes. So, and now that people were not able to do that, did you think of another way of doing it?
Were there follow-ups?
Yes, instead of saying, oh, beneficiaries, we are not supposed to blame, we are supposed to blame the government. You did not do it the right way.
Yeah. Also, I think there's an irrigation scheme somewhere. I don't know if it's up in Baragazal
Or in a wheel.
Yeah.
Maybe 10
But then that thing, it's like a government project. But nothing much is really.
If it is a
known
government
about it.
project, it will fail. I don't want anything to be in the hands of the government.
No,
Make it
like-
private.
Yeah.
Because people want to steal. That's the problem.
No, you know why I'm saying that is because now they are blaming the public of not utilizing the tractors to produce food since the government gave them the tractors. What about government projects themselves? Are they successful? Because you cannot be, okay, if you are pushing blame there, then who is supposed to be blamed for the failures within the government?
Yeah.
I think they also talked about the government not wanting to go on with the elections.
You want
The other one, about the SPLM avoiding elections, I think it is a common thing. SPLM went out in 2 regions last year, and Communist Sulfur was endorsed in Barakazal and also in Equatoria, and then we are also preparing to do the same in Afro Nile. And that was because we were ready for elections. And even today we are ready for elections. Where did the problem come from? With that one, the main contender, our partner, the SPLM-IO, refused to legitimize itself by registering, because the first prelude for any political party to play democratic elections is for this party to register in the political parties council. That's a requirement. And up to now, IO is not registered. They are not registered as a political party. And this is what the appeal we were making before, when we were saying if our son, brother Nhial, is to play politics by forming his political party, he is free to come into South Sudan. He can register his political party and he can campaign, because the differences among people will be reflected in the political programs. The people of South Sudan will have their choice of the leaders they want. And this is why we are free. And you may recall, we have 54 political parties. 29 are registered, 25 are not yet registered. We are even encouraging that small portion of 25 to be registered if they want to be active politically. Otherwise, you will be like an agitator to roam about and tell people this when you are no longer following the democratic norms. And this is why we need that. As we talk, we have done 2 things as preparation for elections. We have formed the political parties council with an act.
Yeah, so the only thing that I took from there is where they say their main contender, SPLM-IO, is to blame for this.
It's not registered. I think Nhial Deng Nhial spoke about the government trying to dodge elections by constantly extending the transition period, and that it's making it illegitimate because people want to elect their leaders who will represent their true interests. And but now the government is coming out.
Yeah, but I said the same thing last time, that the government has always been ready to do the elections, but their peace partners think that some of the things
within
in the peace agreement have not been implemented. So why are we jumping to election? That's what they have been saying.
Yeah.
And then some of them have been saying registration fee is too expensive, $75,000, which is correct. $75,000 is too expensive.
It's a lot of money.
That's why Deng Bol has not come to register his party.
And that's why he has a lot of enemies.
Yes, and that's why I have not also come to register my party.
Jimosi podcast.
Party. Jimosi podcast party. JPP. Yes.
Don't let SPLM hear you, because they
it's not a movement, please. It's called Jimosi podcast party. It's not a movement. It's not Jimosi podcast movement.
Oh, okay. They don't like anything that ends with a movement.
Yeah, so when you make it a movement,
it's going to move the SPLM.
Yes, it's going to cause a lot of things. Okay. And they always associate movement with rebellion.
Rebellion, yeah.
Yeah, so just form something that... But I don't know why our people like to put movement on all their things.
Because it's something that is famous.
And people know it.
Yes.
If you just say Jimosi Podcast Party, JPP, what's the problem with it?
Or United People's Alliance, something like that. UPA. I can't remember what it was for.
Yeah,
that party of Pagana Mum that Nhial Deng Nhial is trying to join.
Yeah. But then again, is the aspect of like the peace agreement things have not been implemented, so that's why maybe SPLM-IO didn't want to go with that. But if it was purely SPLM-IO do not want to participate, they go with the parties that are ready.
Yeah.
It's not like because this party is the second biggest or the second highest, they must go. No, it's not a must.
No, I feel like the government feels like the SPLM might disrupt the process. Remember, this is like the second largest, and they have an army, like an army wing, which is relatively.
No. I'm just saying, take for example, if there was nothing, no armies, no nothing. It's just SPLM-IO, but they're not interested in registering the party to run for election. Just by the mere fact that there's a second highest does not mean that because they're refusing to go for election, now we should not go.
Yeah.
If the other parties out there that want to go for election, they go for election with whoever.
Yeah, and the fact that you have not been registered as a political party means you cannot run for elections.
Yes.
As a party. So even the government would have a right of cutting them off. Because what shows that you are eligible or a legitimate party if you have not been registered under the...
Yeah, so saying because this party did not register, that's why we did not go. It's up to them. But they already have their reason as to why they want something to be fixed first.
Yeah.
But if there were no those prerequisite conditions, then if everything was smooth, everything okay, like 2011, and they don't want to participate, you just go with the people that are ready to participate.
Yeah, I remember last time I said that sometimes I feel like the government is afraid of losing. Government being the SPLM. Yeah, because if we were to go into an election, and right now the party is not as popular as it used to be during those Anyanya 1 days.
They will still win. I don't know how many times I tell you.
They might or might not. So
they will
if
win.
There's a way they can keep on extending their stay in power, then why not?
But they don't get better each day. They keep getting worse.
It doesn't matter.
But again, they're still more popular than other people. They will still win. Right now, there's no party that has actually come out that is uniting South Sudanese.
Okay.
People are still divided everywhere. In some areas in Unity and Upper Nile and Upper Nile Unity and part of Jangule, SPLM will not get votes.
Yeah.
And in some part of Barkazal and even within Jangule, SPLM-IO will not get votes. That's a fact. So people are still divided.
Yeah.
The only way is
even
one party.
In Equatoria too.
So the only party that can win is a party that's going to build itself. It does not associate with itself with a specific tribe.
SSM.
It's a movement already.
Even SPLM and IO, they are movements too.
Yeah, so that make it part of them. So that's why they don't make it a better party.
Okay.
So we should look for another better party.
Go for UPA. Oh, and also Lamakol has his own party. I can't remember the name. We'll put it in the comment if I remember.
It's just that the political space in South Sudan is not open properly for these leaders. Instead of just they write the constitution or just be told by the political class that so-and-so has his own party. And also then people want to align with a specific group, so they just hate you out of that.
And
but
there's lack of experience too.
Let me explain my point.
Okay.
So if these people were to form their parties, manifestos, and go to the public and preach, do some campaign, this is what we are going to do, let the people understand you, people will follow you.
Yeah.
But so long as you don't speak to the public, then we just look at you, all of you, the way that you are, and we see which one is benefiting some of our relatives, and we go with that. That's how it is working in South Sudan.
That are benefiting me.
Not my relative. I'm talking of South Sudanese public.
Okay, are you not part of the public? Personally, I don't have relatives that are benefiting from this.
I have no relatives too.
Yeah, what I wanted to say is actually related to what you just explained. That we don't have experience when it comes to this idea of multi-party system. Since SPLM was the only party that was uniting everyone with the common goal of breaking away from the North. or from Sudan. But then, so right now, even if they form their own political parties, some will just copy the manifesto of the SPLM or whatever the old regime had.
I have no problem.
It doesn't really come out as clearly as you want people to understand.
There should always be a benchmark.
Yeah.
And then how constitution is, how manifesto is written, but then again you change some things.
Yes.
If it is written by SPLM this way, you trick yours and make it, because this is 2025.
Make it better, yeah.
Policies of 1985 and 1983 of SPLM are, this is not what we are in today.
Yes. And then, you know, what makes it even difficult is the fact that most of these individuals were once part of the SPLM. So if you come out again with the same manifesto, come out with the same ideologies, and you've probably held public office, but you did not make any changes or any impact during your tenure as a civil servant, then how do we, as the citizens, believe in you and your ideologies? Because it's just same old SPLM dressed in, let's say, UPA or that Martin Elias party and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's tricky sometimes to address some of these.
All right, so that's it for Jimosi podcast. If you have not watched the video, please go watch it, because we have not reacted to everything that they said. But please,
they spoke about a lot of things, and it's actually a very funny speech.
Yeah. So when you get a chance, have a look at it, and then let us know in the comment section if you had watched it and what you want to add to the discussion. And see you in the next video.
Yeah, also watch the full speech of Nhial Deng Nhial, because that would inform some of these things that the SPLM is reacting to. Yeah. And if you have not subscribed, do the necessary.
Yes.
Thank you for the support.